Welcome to another Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Nina Riastoria, and joining me today is a special guest. This is Todd Baker. He is the founder and the director of Logos Counseling for over 15 years, so we're excited to have him share his wisdom with us. We are going to talk about marriage and how to handle conflict. And the first tip that I think Todd wants to share that's really important before you can even discuss an argument is to talk about this.
You know, the last I heard, if you're involved in any kind of relationship, about 100% of you will eventually get into some sort of an argument with your spouse or partner. Would you agree?
I surely would agree.
I would agree with that too. But you know, a lot of arguments are not because of the issue. Most people end up agreeing on the issue.
Yeah.
It's because there's an emotion, some sort of a charged emotion that happens. Usually anger or confusion. But if we can find a way to de-escalate that emotion and deal with the emotion, most of the time we can kind of work out our issues.
Because if you're too excited, there's no way you're going to be able to even receive what your spouse is going to say to you.
That's right.
And that goes into really the next point that I wanted to address, and that is restating what you're hearing. Even when you find yourself bickering with your spouse, it can get escalated because possibly it's the woman, which I'm guilty of. I'll repeat something to my husband maybe once or twice and I don't feel like he's heard me. But if he restates what I said, for example, honey, would you take out the trash, please? And I may say it again and again. But if he just said, I heard you say you want me to take out the trash and I'll do it here in just a moment. It really kind of calms me down knowing that he'll get it done. But that happens with conflict too. You want to really restate what you're hearing your spouse say to you when they're upset.
And that goes along with validating feelings and emotions. A lot of times, again, we can hear, especially us guys, we hear what someone's saying, but we don't get the emotions behind it, or we just don't want to validate it. We tend to excuse it away, or sometimes we even make weird statements like, well, how can you feel that way? I know that you're upset, but so am I. Things like that. So we need to understand that it's important to simply validate the other person's feelings and let them know, oh, I understand how you feel. I get that.
And I bet you, Todd, you're really good at that. He's probably the best husband. let me hear you. Let me feel your feelings.
There you go.
The next tip I want to share is just having a sense of humor when you can. In an argument, Dr. John Gottman talks about how you can, couples that stay together for a long time, they have a sense of humor in general, but especially if you can throw that in an argument in a non-sarcastic way, it can really kind of make the conversation lighthearted and maybe not get that person upset. So if you can find a way of putting a sense of humor in that, that can be helpful.
And that is it for the Mental Health Minute. We appreciate your time in watching. If there's anything specific you'd like for us to cover, be sure and leave a message for us. You can either call us at 817-812-2880, or of course you can just leave it online.
Or visit our website.
Or visit our website, that's right, logoscounseling.com. Again, we appreciate you coming.
Thank you.